Hey buddy, it's CrazyGoodTime4 and welcome back to some more Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS. In the last one, we went through All-Star Mode with King Dedede, the King of Dreamland, and I mean, what do you expect? It's another heavyweight that can hit very hard. It was very fun. In this episode though, we're going to be heading through as a staple of the Smash series in my personal opinion. Meta Knight, not the same as he was back in Brawl, sadly, but he's still pretty fun. He is still pretty fun in this game. But where are we going to be going through as when it comes to palette swaps? Meta Knight also, I feel like, is another character that has like some really good outfits. Absolutely, I love the white one. The red one's amazing. The green one's alright, but it's pretty cool. The dark one's sick. The pink one for Galactic Knight. Maybe this one's for Galactic Knight. I'm not sure. Maybe this one's for like more Kirby-ish. I don't know. And then this one like Dark Meta Knight. Okay, listen, you're gonna hate me, but like, I love this one a lot. This has always been my favorite Meta Knight skin since Brawl. We're gonna go through it a bit. I'm sorry. I know it's another dark one. You're gonna be like, Daniel, why do you like the dark one so much? It's just how it be, okay? It's not my fault that Nintendo made the freaking, made a lot of these dark outfits for these characters so freaking good. So... yeah, but yeah, we're here with Meta Knight. Obviously, like I mentioned, not the same as he was, not exactly the same as he was back in Brawl, not nearly as good and broken, which is a shame because I actually really love playing Brawl Meta Knight a lot. But he's still really fun. He still is a very enjoyable of a character to play as, and now we'll see how it goes. He does have some pretty decent killing options, primarily with his forward smash. I feel like would be his best bet. His forward air could be pretty decent, and maybe for like certain instances I could use his up B for killing. I don't know what would be the best instance for that, but we can find out. We can even probably use like the down B. Maybe. Let's see if it'll work. Oh yeah, that'll definitely work. Again, how reliable it's going to be is dependent heavily on the percentage. I don't know how much more it would be what am I trying to say? I don't know how much more reliant it will be compared to the forward smash. Okay, that makes more sense. Alright, so Meta Knight's got a little bit of trivia. I guess we could just get started off like right now. Because why not, especially the first bit, because it has a little bit to it. So, to start things off, Meta Knight has a few distinct aspects that differ from Kirby and Dedede. He does not have a conventional Meteor Smash, right? He technically has like one of his side with his back air, but it's a weird one. It doesn't really work the same way. He retained his side special from Brawl. He retained his final smash. He has reused or recycled voice clips. He uses the more subdued tripping sound effect generally used for realistic characters, and he does not have a hammer-based attack. So definitely the most unique, I guess, Kirby character in the game, but still. It would have been really nice, like, speaking of Kirby characters, if we just got more in Smash. Would it be like another Kirby fighter here in Smash 4, or, you know, another one in Ultimate? I feel like Ultimate would have been like a really good time to add another, but for some reason it just did not add another, and I don't know why. It's very strange how we just got, ever since Brawl, we have only gotten Meta Knights and Dedede as like the newcomers, and then that's it. We have not gotten anyone else since then. It's a bit disappointing to say the least. So yeah, I don't know why they do that, why they did that in the first place. Just like not give us more Kirby characters, but what can you do? You know, here's hopes for potential Smash 6 and for more Kirby characters to get added. I don't even know who would get added. I feel like the best candidate, in my personal opinion, would be Waddle Dee, specifically, of course, Bandana Waddle Dee. And like the one from like Return to Dreamland, who has like the spear with him, like using that as like his main attacking move. That'd be really cool. But I mean, again, it's like him. Probably Knuckle Joe would be an amazing character as well. He would be really fun as a character. Maybe even like Prince Fluff from Epic Yarn. Another great character. There's a lot of good characters that could potentially be like solid fighters here in Smash. But anyways, next piece of trivia. Despite gliding being removed, frame data and animations for gliding and related things remain in non-patched files for Meta Knight. This was likely a result of Meta Knight's data being recycled from Brawl. This is also true for Pit and of course his clone Dark Pit. So yeah, we mentioned before with Pits, I'm pretty sure how gliding is still technically in the code, but it just obviously wasn't re-implemented into the characters, which is again disappointing. I did like gliding a lot, even though it's like Meta Knight was primarily the main user of it. You could still, I mean, I feel like a lot of pit players typically would still use the glide, and while not as frequent, you know, you can see Charizard players also using the glide. It wasn't nearly as good as Meta Knight or Pits, but like it was still very solid of a glide. And again, it's still a glide that I feel like is just a very useful tool for these type of characters. In my personal opinion, I feel like the glide was just very, very handy to have. Especially for someone like Charizard, that extra bit of like air mobility, especially with him being just such like a bulky, slow character to begin with, I feel like would have been really nice. But what can you do? I guess it's primarily because of Meta Knight just being so damn broken that they just had to get rid of the gliding mechanic. It's like if he's broken with it, then like no one else can have it. So yeah, very disappointing, but yeah, what can you do? At some point I need to get back into Brawl though, like I haven't played Brawl in so long. It's been like a good, at least like half a year since I last played Brawl, and I really want to because like I love that game so much. It's probably my favorite Smash game to just in general like play. Ultimate and like Smash 4 are like favorites with me when it comes to just like playing with friends, because those are the main two that most of my friends would prefer to play, because they are the quote-unquote most balanced and just most enjoyable to like play on a more competitive level. Whereas, you know, stuff like Brawl is like nowhere near as competitive or non-casual like the others. 64 is a bit too old for people, and I guess same with Melee. Melee is very fast for some people, and sometimes even a bit clunky, especially if you're not used to the movements, and like frame data and whatnot. Yeah, Melee is a little bit weird, but... Next piece of trivia. If one looks closely at Meta Knight's leading / left foot during his up smash, it flips around on his model during the move. This is mainly seen via slowing down time or pausing at the right time. Hold on, that's up smash. Hold up. Pausing at the right time. I don't know when you would see it, but yeah, apparently it flips around, which is really strange. I guess like that's a bit of a model error, I guess we can call it. Oh yeah, we're playing on the Kirby stage. That's awesome. Perfect. We got DDD and Kirby here. Very nice, very nice. We'll get to see it. Actually, pretty glad we're playing on Dreamland, because you know I feel like maybe it's just me, but I feel like Dreamland hasn't been appearing all that much on this stage at all, which is a shame because Dreamland's like one of my favorite stages, probably in all of Smash. I love this stage so much. It's just like Battlefield, but like with the extra pizzazz. In my personal opinion, that's what I feel about it. Yeah, I've always liked Dreamland, especially in like Smash 64. So like, it's like the only legal stage in that game. But also because, you know, in Ultimate, it's like one of my favorites as well. It's like typically the stage I would pick if I were to be fighting in Ultimate. So yeah, it's I can't speak properly. It's always been a really good stage to fight on. It's a shame it was never in Brawl, which I feel like it was such a missed opportunity, but yeah. But it's cool to see Dreamland again, you know, it has been a little bit since I saw it. It's typically been like Green Hill Zone or Corneria. Corneria has been like the main one we would see, I feel, in All-Star mode. I don't know why they would give us Corneria so much, but they did. Okay, next piece of trivia. Meta Knight will grunt twice whenever he goes into his reeling animation. I don't know what the reeling animation is. I assume it's like when you, like for example, if he has... I mean, I don't know if this is considered the reeling animation, but I assume when he has like a move like, not a move, but an instance where he has like a battering item, right? Let's say like the home run bat, the lipstick, something like that, right? When he's charging that up, I'm pretty positive that's called the reeling animation, because you reel up the item to like, I don't know. Maybe it also could just be like for his throwing, when he like throws an item, but I'm not even sure about that. I can't specify what a reeling animation is because I have zero freaking clue. Not clue, or cool. Okay, come on. I don't know why I have to freaking play as this stage again. I've always hated playing on this stage, and it's like, the fact that they continuously give it to me, it's not pleasant. I did not appreciate it at all. If we could just like not play on the stage ever again, that'd be great, but I know this game is damn well gonna give me it again, so. It is kind of annoying though that Meta Knight is like having a little bit of trouble with killing. I mean, he's never been like super crazy with like killing. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. What the frick? I'm telling you, why is this stage a thing? It's so stupid. You saw what just freaking happened? I could have died. Oh my gosh, that was way too damn close. I'm glad I could like fly so I could avoid that, that bomb, but like still. Holy freaking crap. I swear, if they give us this stage again, I'm gonna lose it. I'm going to lose it. Okay. One last piece of trivia, let's just go through it real quick. Because we might as well just make it easier on ourselves. Meta Knight and Fox are the only two characters whose clapping animation are slightly different in between the two versions. In Meta Knight's case, he wields Galaxia in the 3DS version. I did not know that characters actually had differences in their clapping animations, like in the defeat screen, but that's pretty cool. Pretty nice little section of trivia. Another damn stage that I just can't stand. At least this is not as bad as Spirit Train or Spirit Tracks, but still, it's not all that good either. It's not that much better, to say the least. It's still a garbanzo stage. I really just do not like it at all. The sooner I can get off the stage, the better. Villager, please die. Thank you. Also pretty cool we get to see another alternate villager outfit. It's crazy how much like how many different like full-on like outfits that villager has. And it's also really cool that like just like the Bowser Jr. kind of situation where you can actually see like all of the different villager outfits too in like All-Star mode or whatever, a classic. You know, it's sick. I still like I mentioned this before, but like I really like that a lot. I would just like, you know, like they really make use of like characters and their alternate costumes where they are specific or they are like totally different outfits and costumes, even characters, like for Olimar and like Alf, or like, you know, with the big guns like Bowser Jr. or Villager. Like, there's so many different villagers, but alright, well, we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good so far. We're taking a little bit more time than I would like, but again, I mentioned Meta Knight just isn't the best at killing, and sometimes the CPUs just want to be a little more difficult when it comes to like letting their cells be taken out. Oh, we're playing Rainbow Road, okay. You know, it's been a little bit. I'm not totally upset about this. I'll take a Rainbow Road. Definitely. I mean, honestly, with this stage in particular, this stage in All-Star mode, this run, I mean, not this run through, but yeah, this final stage in All-Star mode. There aren't that many like bad stages that we can play on here. The only bad one, in my personal opinion, would be like Garplane. That's the only one where I could like really care less about fighting. Rainbow Road is kind of annoying too, I'm not gonna lie, just because of like the different like changes in like the stage itself, but primarily because of the Shy Guys that occasionally show up and can do some extra damage to you. That's a bit annoying, but when it comes to just like the general stage, Rainbow Road's not that bad. It is kind of fun. And I like the general, like, I don't know, feel of the stage and just look of it, and the music just always a bop. So definitely can't hate on that. Yeah, Garplane's like the only one that I could really care less about playing on. I hate that stage. At least for like either more serious matches. That was a beautiful triple kill. Oh my gosh. Freaking beautiful triple kill there. Yeah, but Garplane's one of those stages that I could really just care less about playing on in general. Unless it's like a very, very casual match where I'm just trying to like have a really goofy fun time with some friends. But that's like about it. But there we have it. Meta Knight's All-Star mode run through. All done. So close to 2 million. I hate the fact that we're like just under the marker too. Oh man. I'm a bit disappointed in that, but what can you do? 8.5 minutes it basically took us to get through, and not even 2 million. Wow. What a disappointment. Very, very nice, trophy we got for Meta Knight today. I really like that one a lot. Really cool pose, and the fact that they, of course, you know, use the they utilize the dark outfit, which is sick. which is obviously my more preferred one. In Ultimate, I do like the Dark Meta Knight outfit one, which is like the gray one that we saw for Meta Knights in this game, but it is more similar to Dark Meta Knight, how it like has this like the scar across the mask or whatever, which is really, really sick. I love that one a lot. They still have, I'm pretty sure they still have this dark one in Ultimate, but it's just like, the Dark Meta Knight outfit that they have is just like a lot better than it used to be here in Smash 4. I still like it in Smash 4, but it doesn't hit the same as it does in Ultimate. So, yeah, typically for Smash 4 and Brawl, I do like to use this Dark Meta Knight, this like actual Dark Meta Knight skin or outfits. I might occasionally change though. I mean, like, this is obviously my more preferred one to use, but I might go for like the white one or the red one. I feel like those are like probably my two runner-ups in terms of like Meta Knight outfits in Smash. I really, really do like those a lot. Those are so freaking nice, especially the white one. Something about the white one just hits different. It really, really does. I think one of my friends who's been on the channel for a good amount, Zach. I'm pretty sure when we play Brawl and he picks Meta Knight, he does go typically for the white one. I think sometimes he goes for red, but it is typically the white one that he would go with, which is really nice. I'm glad someone utilizes it. To be fair, not many of my friends, first off, play Brawl nowadays. On top of that, if they were to play Brawl, barely any of them even play Meta Knights. It's typically just me and Zach, and it's like, maybe I can convince someone else too, but it's hard to say. It's hard to be like, oh yeah, you should play Meta Knight, when it's like, I don't know if they want to go that route. Okay. Man, it's like you press the A button once, and he just does the freaking slash like multiple times. That is a very interesting scenario for Meta Knight to be in. I feel bad for my guy. That is just not pleasant at all. Alright, but there we have it. That is All-Star of Meta Knight. Still a bit disappointed on the score, but what can you do? Let's go ahead and read that trophy of his real quick. So, the Alt Trophy for Meta Knight. Meta Knight's Dimensional Cape lets you teleport, changing where you'll reappear with directional inputs and attacking by holding the button. His Mach Tornado special can draw in and attack multiple opponents, rise by pressing the button repeatedly, and press left or right to move. Two very solid moves that they're using. I've always liked the Mach Tornado. It's always been a really good, fun move of Meta Knights to use. And the Dimensional Cape is just very goofy, and like, you can kind of use it pretty well in terms of just like getting Meta Knight around really quick. Especially if you use like the non-attacking version of it. It's very freaking good. But yeah, there's a trophy. Sick freaking outfit. I'm pretty sure the color scheme, from what I remember, is supposed to resemble like his original color from Kirby's Adventure, like a more darker outfit, but I'm not sure. But yeah, so that is it for today's episode of Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS. Thank you all so much for watching. In the next one, we're gonna be heading through All-Star mode as a personal favorite of mine, Little Mac. Yes, we're gonna be going through as Little Mac, and might end up having like a pretty enjoyable episode, especially depending on the stages that we end up playing on. Because Mac is gonna be hitting hard, that's for sure. So, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Social media, including the Twitch, the second channel, the music channel, and the VOD channel, are down in the description. And I'll be seeing you guys next time. Pop-Tart, out.